The Magical Kite, opening scene. It was a bright and breezy afternoon in Little Blossom Town. 6-year-old Aryan loved flying kites, and today was the perfect day for it. He held a brand new red and yellow kite that his grandfather had given him. "This is not just any kite, Aryan," Grandpa had said with a wink. "It's special. It might even take you on an adventure." Aryan laughed, thinking it was just a joke. But as soon as he let the kite fly high in the sky, something magical happened. The kite began to glow and pull on the string. Suddenly, whoosh! Aryan felt himself being lifted off the ground. Act 1. The Sky Journey. Before he knew it, Aryan was soaring through the sky, holding on to the kite's string. He gasped as he flew past fluffy white clouds and saw birds flapping their wings beside him. "Where are we going?" Aryan asked aloud. A soft musical voice replied, "To the land of talking animals." Aryan looked around in surprise. "Who said that?" "It's me, your magical kite," the kite replied, fluttering happily. Act 2. The Land of Talking Animals. Aryan landed gently in a beautiful meadow, where animals were chatting like people. A wise old owl wearing glasses greeted him. "Welcome, young traveler." "We need your help," said the owl. A little rabbit hopped forward and said, "The wind fairy has lost her magic feather, and now the wind is acting crazy. Sometimes it's too strong, and sometimes it stops completely." "Without the feather, the wind won't work properly," added a squirrel. Aryan nodded. "I'll help. Where should I look?" Act 3. The Search for the Feather. With his magical kite as his guide, Aryan set off on an adventure. He climbed the tallest tree, crossed a sparkling river, and even asked a friendly parrot for clues. Finally, he found the glowing blue feather stuck between two rocks. But just as he reached for it, a strong gust of wind blew it away. "Oh no!" Aryan shouted. "Quick, use me to catch it," the kite said. Aryan tossed the kite into the air, and swoosh! The kite glided swiftly and caught the feather just in time. Act 4. Saving the Wind Fairy. Aryan rushed back and gave the feather to the Wind Fairy, who had just appeared. "Thank you, brave Aryan," she said with a warm smile. She waved her hand, and suddenly the wind became gentle and perfect again. The trees swayed, the birds soared, and the kite fluttered happily. "You saved the land of talking animals," cheered the rabbit and squirrel. Act 5. Back home. The Wind Fairy twirled her hands and said, "It's time for you to go home, Aryan. But remember, magic is everywhere. You just have to believe." Aryan held onto his kite as a warm breeze lifted him into the sky. Before he knew it, whoosh, he was back in his backyard. His mother called, "Aryan, time for dinner." Aryan looked at his kite. It wasn't glowing anymore, but he smiled. "Maybe it was all a dream, or maybe magic is real," he whispered. As he ran inside, the kite fluttered in the wind just for a moment before settling down, as if winking